Hey everybody, I'm not sure if you can hear me. I can't hear you because I'm don't have enough plugs. That's fine. I'm just doing something. I'm building Boba Fett's Starship. See there, and here we go. I'm just going to sneaky, and this. Sorry. I'm transferring some files in the meantime, and I wanted to go live, and kind of forgot. So because I have to clean out my phone. That's what I'm doing right now. It's 3, 1, 2. When you do a lot more content, it ends up being an issue. But anyways, there. Instructions. And this looks close. What? But hey, that's all right. Nothing wrong with something being a little bit smaller. All right. Never experienced it, but hey, that's fine. So, first thing first, we have these ridiculous spots. There. I still will never understand why Lego thought it was a good idea to do that. But hey, Lego does what Lego does, right? All right. So it looks like we have. Oh yay! My favorites, more stickers. So much fun. I love it. It's great. Great. It's a fun time. Yeah. Yes. And I can set up my other thing. That'd be great. We have a bunch of stuff here that's happening. Sorry. I apologize, everyone. I'm going to have headphones in shortly, and then everything will be fine. Perfect. All right. Just because I have a lot of data, I use one of these my passport things. It's like 4 terabytes of stuff, and that way I can just stockpile away, and I don't have to worry about it until much later. So I do still have to sift through everything, but there are worse things to suffer. So in the meantime, we can do this.
I've been muted this whole time. There we go. Can everybody hear me? Nobody's watching. Even better. There and there. All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And here. Okay. let's get to building. As I said, we're doing thing, and there, that's fine. We're building his starship. I've had this one for a while. I just thought, you know what, get it done, because I really enjoy it. I have a lot of big sets that I want to get through too. That is going to be coming with time, but in the meantime, I'm just going to do. Seems okay. All right. Hey, there's two more. There we go. All right. So we have a face and a helmet. Ooh, hold on. There's more. Looks like. There. Oh, we might have a guess. We'll see. If not, that's all right either way. All right. So, first things first is I made him without his jetpack. How dare I? My horrible, horrible insolence. I must be punished by building Lego. All right. So we have Mr. Boba Fett. He is a man. Oh, we have a gun. I need to make two. So we have the gun. It looks like. I like how they're doing this. They just attach what looks like a lightsaber onto the end of it, and then you're like, "Ha, gun!" I'm like, well, technically, I guess so. Yeah, like big gun. So there you go. He's got a giant gun, and that's that. Okay. So we are building a lot. That's the piece, that's the piece I'm looking for. And we need one of these and two of these. Yeah, actually, it's not even Tuesday, it's Wednesday. I'm losing my mind. Fun times. So exciting. I mean, if you're going to lose your mind, you might as well enjoy it, right? That seems only fair. There we go. So we do like this and like this. Ah, all right. And keep on building. Building, building, building. Ah, we need little spacers. Okay. Okay. So, there's been a lot of news happening. Oh, that should be interesting. I was just told I'm going to be headlining. Nice. There is nothing wrong with that business. And now I just keep on getting notifications. So much fun. So much fun. All right. Let's go here. Okay. We're going to go like that. And like that. So we have some semblance of this happening. And now we have, all right, two of these and two of these. I like it. So, the interesting part about Lego is you can do anything. You really can. And if you do it properly, you can make it flexible, inflexible, whatever you want, rigid, whatever floats your boat. I think that's the benefit of Lego is its versatility, because ultimately that changes everything, right? Let's see here. There. And we need one of these bad boys. Here. And we have two vents. I'm not even sure which part this is, but it's going to be the top of the bottom. I believe we are building. Yeah, this is the bottom kind of a landing pad, maybe? That seems accurate. It seems like a thing that would happen. Let's see here. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate your support. And I hope you find this relaxing. And I'm just going to keep on talking as if this is therapy and we're just going to all enjoy building some Lego. Because let's be honest, I think that's important. Here, let's step that down a little bit and get to stepping. Love it. Here, here. And go up there. I think there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little bit of Lego here and there. I personally enjoy too much of it, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with figuring that out either. So it looks like we're going to do that. And then, is it these? It is these. Oh my. We're just matching up everything. You can see it is definitely becoming a lot bigger. Okay, and ooh, we have our first sticker coming up. Exciting. All right. So it looks like it's going to be one of these. It's number 4. Everything isn't labeled, so on the stickers it has numbers to coordinate, and then in the instructions it actually just tells you what you're supposed to put, where you're supposed to put it, and then everything. So it's a lot easier than it looks, but still it is something that I highly enjoy. And we go the other side. Is sticker number 3. Now, why would they do number 4 than number 3? I don't know. I'm not Lego. I wish I was. I would happily accept any sponsorship from Lego at any point in time. Hell, they could probably make demands on me. But realistically, I'm going to do it anyway. So, because I enjoy it. And that's, I think, the lesson that a lot of people need to learn is you should do what you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, maybe you shouldn't do that. You know? Obviously within reason, but that's the whole idea. That's like the idea that people will agree to stuff and you're like, hey, why are you agreeing to stuff you don't want to do? I don't know. Well, don't do that. It's not going to end up good. Yeah, it's one of those things that people always forget. You can say no to things. Very enjoyable sometimes. I'll tell you that. There. There. All right. So. We have there. We have. Okay, that's going there. And this is here, looks like. Yes. We have one of these. Damn. It's a lot of stuffs. Okay, just one level through. And then we're doing one of these. All right. There we go. And one more. All right. Now we have multiple thingies. And that's going here. Okay. And now we go the other side. It's not that really. There we go. All right. And then we're doing one of these. So far, it is shaping up pretty solid. And one of those. Perfect. And that's going to go on the other side. I love it. Works out perfectly. All right. Now we have these going. Do this first. And that goes there. This goes here. I like it. It's starting to shape up, that's for sure. So let's go here. Okay. We have more. More things. More stickers. So exciting. All right. This goes here. And what I can only assume is the other one. There we go. That's 4 stickers down. I have a few more to go. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. We are okay with that. I have a bunch of Lego that has no stickers. Like I just have the stickers beside them because I'm an idiot. But what can you do? Let's see here. All right. I need 4 of these and 2 of those. So here. Let me try and do one at a time. There. Here. There and there. See, when I see things like that, I always wonder why there's such a distinction in color, but it does make it a lot easier to put together, but then it all gets concealed. So I know with the brick heads, which I do have some more, which I might do today, depending on how long we go here, but it is something that is, well, there are some reasons for some things doing, like on the brick heads, you'll see that there is always a square pink block inside their head, just a 4x4. And what I assume to signify brain, but what do I know? How does that? So it shows me this and this, but there's nothing underneath. So these just go here and here. I find that out. But hey. And And now we have this. I'm gonna go right. Yeah. The good part about this is it does sit flat, so afterward, it's done. Makes life a little bit easier. Oh, we have more stuff over here. Okay. All right. 1, 2. Here. I like it's just showing up the bottom, and it gives us a little more depth and structure, so I'm okay with it. It's more so everything else, but we'll figure that out easily. And that's not any of it. There's one. Where's the other one? I know you're here. Aha, got you. All right. Yesterday I did a big build, which was very enjoyable, but even still, I think it's important. There we go. That we keep on going. That's the good stuff. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looks like kind of like landing gear, but oh, it's all right. All right. It's probably landing gear, but that doesn't matter. We're doing something very neat. Okay. All right. I guess nobody likes Boba Fett. That's all right. Well, it's just me talking to myself, which, hello, Victoria. Victoria's busy. That's okay. Here. And here. Yeah, how many pieces does it's 500 and 593. So it's a lot smaller than I've done before, but still, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing something interesting. There. And we're just showing up the bottom. 1, 2. I also have some brickheads that I might be doing, so we'll see. There and there. So, okay. We have, let's put those away. Here and here. I guess these are the underneath. I guess these are propulsion system of some sort. Which minifigs come with the ship besides Boba Fett? So it's Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. Just the one, the 2 is the smaller one. There. Let's try it a different way. All right. So we have it's a face. Hello, I am Star Lord. No, it's not Star Lord, but it does look like Star Lord, just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go here and here. There. And then see while all this gets done. Just gonna keep on plugging away. Let's see here. Okay. And we have a little bit more. These bad boys, where are they going? Oh, right here. There. And there. So yeah. It definitely looks like Star-Lord now, just an FYI. But that's just from that way. So it looks more like Star-Lord. I don't know why. I'm confused as to why it looks like Star-Lord, but it definitely does look like Star-Lord. All right. So let's go with this right across the bottom. And these, I guess, just go like this. All right. So we are making Boba Fett Starship, and also the underneath looks like Star-Lord. No question. But hey, we're going to keep on going because that's what we're doing. 2 of these. All right. So let's go there. Oh, hold on. I missed a part. Where did that happen? Oh, there. Okay, sorry. So I got to take those off too because there's this part. There we go. This makes a lot more sense now. I was like, why is there a gap? But the gap is because I'm a putz. Haha. Good to know. Good to know. There and there. This goes down there. All right, now we're talking. And as I said, this definitely looks like Star-Lord. Yep. I am definitely going to promote it that way. So let's just keep on building. Thanks for watching, honey. It's like today, nobody feels like Lego. It is hump day, so I can understand everybody. But still. All right. That is settled. Now let's go with this is happy hump day. I mean, I'm going to go and get nachos later. So it works. Let's see here. This way. Is the thing. You got to follow the instructions on the thing. Otherwise, which Lego build has been your my favorite so far? Oof. I don't know. That's a tough one. There's still a few that I really want to do that I'm excited about. So, like I have Sanctum Sanctorum as well, and a few other big ones like Bowser. Bowser, I'm really excited about, but I have no idea what's going to happen. So, it's kind of no idea. We'll see. It should be like there's a lot that are really enjoyable. That have been like I enjoyed the flowers. Yeah, I still have the Sanctum Sanctorum. I have the Sanctum Sanctorum, the Lighthouse, Bowser, a few others. Plus, we need to get Rivendell. That's also true. Yeah, I forgot about the Sanctum as well. And then there's the Lighthouse. There's a few others that are really big that I'm planning on doing over the next. Like I'm gonna spread it out over an entire week and just do a few boxes a day and just chit chat and that kind of stuff. So It should be good. Should be good. All right. Here. And then we just have to find somewhere to put everything, which seems like a lot more, but hey, it'll be cool. And also it'll push us to do everything else. So not a horrible idea. All right. So this gets 1 and 2. So one this way, one the other way. Yeah. I have a few more Lord of the Rings things that I want to make, but we'll see. Now I have the mermaid in my mind. Oh, God. Those guys have some sort of magical powers or something on people. But their songs are catchy. Let's see here. And 1, 2. Yeah, now that we've finished all the Lord of the Rings out extended edition in the theater, we can work on Rivendell. That'll be fun. Be very exciting. Okay. Here. Yeah. Is there anything you want me to build, Victoria? Because I also have. They are restarting it up next week. Nice. Technically, we could just finish the series, which, like in order, as you saw the 2 towers, but that might be a lot. It might be just a lot to experience. So there are other things. Also, Dune's coming out. We got to rewatch Dune, or at least watch the first part and then watch the second. It'll be fun. And okay, this goes there. Interesting. We can watch Dune 1 this weekend and prep ourselves. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Because ultimately, it's night. We've been going on the on Mondays. It's actually been quite enjoyable. So maybe we'll keep on doing that. Let's see here. There. All right. So this still moves. These do not. But there's more. Okay. This is going here. Oh, Jesus. All right. So this moves. This moves. Why? Don't know. Oh, it looks like it's some sort of trapdoor. Yeah, but there's actually a gigantic one that you can use as well. So I don't know. Am I echoing? I don't know. Yeah. So there's a few different ones, but I personally think the giant anus monster would be a cool build. I mean, that that is a great build. There's no question there. So okay, we're back up here, and this goes down there. It doesn't really say. It looks like it does. Hmm. Alright. So that goes down like that. That might actually be the landing gear. I'm not sure. But and then Star-Lord. See? Okay, let's see here. We have there. Those two pieces solidify where it is. And now we have these on the outside. Okay. This is all still just the floor, so it looks like I missed two little spots here. There. Like it's still kind of, this looks like Korg from Thor. And then this side is Star-Lord. It's great. It's great. So these are I don't know. I don't know what these are. I'm going to just put them aside. In the meantime, looks like I've covered my stuff here. So I'm going to move on to the next bag. Thanks for watching, honey. I know you're busy, so please don't feel like you have to comment or anything. That is appreciated. All right. This is more building everything up. So, like I said, I'm not really sure how much more I'll do today, but I'll probably do this and then I might do some briquettes. We'll see. We'll see how the time goes because it has already been 40 minutes because we had some technical difficulties. But, I don't remember Boba Fett's ship being this colorful in the show. Yeah, no, because it's the one that's all busted, right? Are the bags that are separate in the mini supposed to be not? No, they're all just the very very small parts. So like they'll have a reduction in size in the packaging just for small little intricate pieces, right? So like wands in Harry Potter, lights, other little knickknacks, connecting bits, all that kind of stuff. So also little faces, sometimes helmets. It varies. Sometimes there is one, but well, I'm glad you're getting some Lego knowledge. That's fine. And hey, that's what I'm here for. Just to make things better. That's my job. I feel like that's a great job. That's the job I'm destined to have is just make stuff better. I'm on it, people. I'm on it. I'm gonna make things better. There. And we need two of them. So we're gonna go with one. There. And there. Okay. Oof. Almost lost that piece. Put it in here so it won't go anywhere. All right. So on here, we're going there and there. Still looks like Korg. Let's be honest. Still looks a little bit like Korg. Actually, that looks like Korg more. And then that's Starlord. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate your support. I am just building Boba Fett's ship because why not? It's hump day. I think we need a little calm support. Also, I haven't eaten in 2 days, so hey, that's something. And I haven't eaten in 2 days by choice. Let's be very clear. I just want to make sure that nobody's out here thinking that I'm starving. I am not. I'm not starving. I am just trying to get healthy. So, all right. There. Oh boy. All right, so we do that, and then this. All right, so I don't know what this is, but it's gonna move. And there we go. Oh, put that in the wrong place. There we go. That's much better. And then we go here. It just sticks right there. Why it comes up, don't know, but it does. So that's good to know. Now you know. All right, so we have 1 and 1. There. And here. The hard part about sausage fingers is that you have to get right in there sometimes. There, and one of these goes right on the edge. Interesting. And now we have one of these and one of these. Oh, no, we need 2 of those. Okay. So we're going to go here, then across, and this goes right there. Now, in the near future, we're going to have a top-down one just looking right there and looking from the side. It'll be cool. But until then, we just do it manually. So, all right. Where are you? There. And then one of these. Beautiful. All right. A long one. And it's this side. So that goes there. No. That goes here. Right there, halfway. Perfect. And this goes here. So now it looks like that. Not bad, not bad. All right, what's this? And these 2. That's fine. One of these. Okay, so that goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Then we have a little curve. Nice. All right, now we go on to the other side. Okay, so first things first, we go with there. There. And oh, that's new. And we're doing there. And then this gray is going here. Okay, interesting. And that goes there. Don't know what. That moves. This moves. This part moves. All right, well, we'll figure it out. All right. We have. Where'd you go? Up there and here. So we go all the way out on that one, and this one covers the side. Here. We have Star-Lord's face. All right, so we have one of these. We need one of these. And that one. Okay, so that looks like that's going here. This is going here. And that's going there. Go with okay, so this goes that. This goes here. Hey everybody, we're building Boba Fett's ship. So, as you can see, it's slowly growing. And one of these. It definitely looks like Korg. It looks like Korg from Thor, or on the other side, it looks like Star-Lord, which I find hilarious. But it is Boba Fett's ship. So let's see here. We have one on one end, and another on the other end. And here, here. Come on, knock on my door. Come on, knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you. And I just don't remember the rest of the words. So you get my humming. That's what happens. This goes here. And that one goes on the other side. If you have any questions, everybody, feel free to hit me in the comments. I am happy to talk because, let's be honest, it's probably because I'm narcissistic, but hey, aren't we all at this point? I think that's the big revelation from the pandemic. We're all narcissists. Ta-da! Now you know. Okay, so let's go with this. It's one of those things that you can't really go back when it comes to Lego. You got to just keep on going. So that's all we can do. I think it's a lot. That's a lesson in life too, though, right? You just have to keep on pushing. I was talking about that the other day. It's almost as if you give up now, then all the suffering is for nothing, right? Oh, I did the wrong one. It's supposed to be this one because it needs to be longer. There we go. So you got to keep pushing through, and it's hard, man. There are times when you just want to throw in the towel, but you can't. You got to keep on pushing. You got to push forward, and it's for no other reason than it's just that's the journey. It's like I need to go to the bathroom, and you stop halfway and go to the bathroom. You're like, no, you should walk all the way to the bathroom. Don't do that, right? I know I'm being facetious, but still, it's the idea that we wouldn't stop a small journey, so why would we stop a large journey? That doesn't make sense. That's not going to benefit us in the long run, right? It's going through the full gamut. That's what helps us really achieve our goals. But that ain't easy, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. All right. Still definitely looking like Korg, definitely looking like Star-Lord. But we have lots more stuff. So let's keep going. These are weird. I can't tell which side is which, but you know what? That's fine. We'll just do this. Hey, no jumping. There. Here. We have spacer. A bigger spacer. Then this bad boy. And then a final spacer. It seems like a lot of space. There. And then on this side too. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot. A lot of little pieces. That's for sure. Also, when you're putting in these little pieces that it's clearly going to be obscure, you want to make sure that you keep it on the outside, just barely in, and then you just push it, and then it makes life a lot easier. So, okay, so we're going with, all right, there, and cool. That's super cool. All right, looks like the other side. There. Here. One big. And then this bad boy. Then the final spacer. There. And then this. There. Yep, that's right. Just want to double check this. All right. So now it still looks like Korg. Let's be honest. And then that still looks like Star-Lord. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just I can't unfocus. It has to be Star-Lord. That's the only other option. Okay. Go there. There. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. This build is actually pretty enjoyable. I'll be honest. A lot of times, some of them become very tedious. Like Winnie the Pooh, I just did, and Sesame Street. They were very, very intricate, which I did enjoy, but also too like there's a lot of stickers, and I don't like stickers, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna work through that. All right. Coffee. And we keep on building. So let's start with this one and here, right in the middle, because we're gonna have a tow hitch. Okay, all the way on the outs. There. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of Lego these days, which I'm enjoying a lot, but at the same time, I'm wondering if I'm going to start dreaming in Lego because that is always it's really weird because you start dreaming up how to. I have that problem with when I play like video games on my phone and stuff like that too, where you just kind of focus too much and then you start thinking in that. Like I remember thinking in Minesweeper, Minesweeper, Snake, Words with Friends, Lego, all sorts of things. It just kind of happens. You just try and piece things together. think it's just a creature of habit, you know. All right. Now we have a lot of little pieces. Okay, so let's go with these go here. These go next. There. I apologize, guys. Somebody keeps on messaging me. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I can hear it. And then I get really loud for some reason. But hey. Okay. So, still looks like Korg. Still looks like Star-Lord. Just an FYI. And ding. All right. So we have some stickers. Okay. Go right there. And then one more. And then I only have 3 stickers left. Which, hey, I think I need to go back and do all the stickers for my other sets, but there. All right. So now he's got a little mustache. All right, so we do one here, and then we're covering up the little thingy, the little toe hitch. And 4 of these. First we do these. Okay, so there, and we're just covering up all the random colors, I guess, too. So and these are on the out. It definitely looks like Korg, like a weirdo version. But all right, so these are the leftovers. I'm just gonna put them aside. I definitely need to start cataloging all these and just start doing that, but in time. Like I just like building Lego. I don't necessarily enjoy how some people are like, "Oh, I collect it," and then I do other stuff, and you're like, "Yeah, that seems like a lot more than what I want to do." But what do I know? All right, we are number 3, which we're building the top. So we have some plastic, glass, and other stuff. I'm halfway. It's I'm going at a leisurely pace. Also, too, because nobody else. Oh, there's Kyle. Okay, hilariously, Kyle. I literally was just like, this one's taking me a lot longer because I don't have anyone to talk to, so I'm just putzing around and doing that. And then, literally, no sooner had the words come out of my mouth did you pop up on my screen.
I'd like to disappoint or
No.
create a liar out of you at least.
That's fair. That's a reasonable conclusion. How are you today, sir?
I'm okay.
Did
I got a paycheck, so that was nice.
That's always nice. I was gonna ask, what ended up happening? Did plane arrive? Everything okay?
Oh yeah, they're alive.
All right. Well, that's always good.
Yeah, they No, they were at Atlantic City, but they can't. Like they were going to land in Toronto. Like they were in the process of landing multiple times, and then they rerouted to Calgary, or I mean Cleveland, because they got like struck by lightning or some shit.
Oh, dang.
But it's like
That's messed
whatever.
up. See, this is the thing: is I have heard that airplanes get struck by lightning all the time. Not like it's only sometimes an issue, and I'm like, like that's probably true, but at the same time, I want it to be somebody else's issue, not my issue.
Yeah, no. My dad was like, "Yeah, people are freaking out, and nobody else gave a shit." And he didn't give a shit, and like whatever. Like it's
Yeah, like that's the thing is like when you like we have a friend who's a pilot in Hong Kong, in Australia, I guess, in China, but she says how like there's a lot of times where it's like, yeah, there's stuff in the plane that isn't fixed, and you can still fly, and I'm like, see, that I don't like that information, I'm not saying it's wrong information, and I'm not even saying that I know better or anything like that. It's more so like I don't want to know that shit.
yeah.
You
Well, ignorance is bliss is a saying for a reason.
I mean, it really is. But it really definitely is. But what can you do?
Some Costco chicken. So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Costco chicken. Apparently, like there are some days that people like line up, like they have to line up just because they can't produce the chickens fast enough. And I'm like, man, that is wild. Because I think it's more so like at nighttime for dinner time. Like people aren't.
When I got there, it was pretty sparse.
Yeah, right.
Like they had like, I think they probably had like 5 or something.
Yeah.
But they were just pulling them out too, so I got a fresh one.
Well, that's always good.
But they have like I'm like as soon as they're made, there's like 30 of them. So they're like,
yeah, there's just a bunch of people trying to take them too, which I'm like, oh, that's what they're there for, to eat. But
yeah, so one of my checks came, so that was nice because I had no money.
I mean, that's the importance of knowing that everything happens for a reason, right? I have no money, so somebody sent me it. Somebody sent you a check. Ta-da! Magic.
Kind of sounds like my life.
Like a lot.
Yeah, but like I know, but I still stress out for how blessed I am. Like it's not even.
Oh yeah, no, that's understandable.
Like, don't worry, I've eaten a lot of shit in my life, so don't.
Well, and here's the lesson to everyone: don't do that. Just skip that meal.
That meal is best served by somebody else, and you don't have a lot of choice.
Yeah, well, $20 there, Kyle. What's Oh god.
I feel like I'm the only one still talking metaphorically.
Oh man. I don't know. It's one of those things that I've always like there's a certain degree where it's like, sometimes you gotta eat shit. And you're like, yeah, I definitely agree with that. But at the same time, like you do get to pick your own shit, right? Like if you don't want to deal with this shit, you're gonna deal with other shit. So,
Well, yeah, and if you don't deal, yeah, it's like
you're gonna have to deal with some shit.
You're gonna fail at something. It's just like, and then if you don't, you've lived a life so safe that you didn't try at all. So it's like,
which is horrible. Like that's a horrible idea.
You never actually lived. So like,
yeah, right. I remember when my dad, because he had it was bladder cancer or whatever. Yeah. And when they went in, at first they were like, okay, we're going to do one surgery. It should clear up everything. And, fingers crossed it works. And it's like, all right, cool. And, but like within weeks, he was like, yeah, I'm alive, but what kind of shit life is this? And he's so just unhappy with it. And I'm like, I understand totally. Like,
and then he died shortly after.
A few months. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
they found out that like, so they had done the surgery, and then they're like, oh, the medication you're on is going to hurt your kidneys because of this surgery, so you should use different medication. But then they didn't give him new medication, So when he got home, he just started taking his old stuff, and essentially it just tore apart his kidneys. And you're like, oh, you have like 1% kidney function. They were amazed that he could actually still pee. And I'm like, yeah, that's not. You guys are dicks. Like that's not.
Yeah,
a
but at the
thing.
same time, he should have like.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of he should have.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it was more that it's like, what the fuck would he know, right?
Well, he knew he was told not to take that shit.
No, he wasn't told. They just changed it in the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was a definite. It was a failure of communication, no question there. But
Civil War.
yeah, well, that is how that works sometimes, right? All right.
And I bought some Canadian classics.
Ooh, very nice. Which ones did you get, sir? That's a real question.
Well, I decided to get some of everyone, as there were only 3 options.
Aha! And tricky then, Mr. Tim Hortons, you bastard.
Well, it's funny. Within like 2 minutes, I have a gas station one, and then I have a full Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
But the full one is like another 5-minute walk, and also like I don't give a shit. Like I'm really not that picky. Like if I wanted more, I would have. Like I don't. So yeah. I just go to the gas station one. It's like I don't have to cross a major street. So
it's a lot easier. It's not. I've always found that I'm like, listen, I don't necessarily like. I'm not desiring a specific one. Like as long as they have honey dip, I'm like, or in chocolate, I'm like, I'll be okay. I'm like,
well, see, that's funny because I got honey dip and chocolate and birthday cake, which is my favorite.
Really? You fucking weirdo. That is.
What?
I've never met anyone who's like, birthday cake.
I'm birthday cake everything.
Really? I did not know that, sir.
Drop in the comments if Dino's wrong about birthday cake.
I mean, you can. No, I've never. So I've always found that when I have birthday cake, I immediately feel overwhelmed with sugar just because it's covered in sprinkles, right? But the honey dip and chocolate, I'm like, I don't. Maybe it's a psychological thing.
I think you're psychologically stupid. You convinced yourself that somehow the other ones are like healthy donuts. They're not.
Yeah, obviously, Kyle.
The sprinkles are like add nothing.
I don't know. I would challenge that, but hey, at the same point, what the fuck do I know? Right? After all is said and done, it is more so. I didn't know that you enjoyed birthday cake, though. That is good knowledge to keep in my back pocket, sir. Yeah. Now I know.
For all those future birthdays, I survive.
The key was he loves the birthday cake. No, that's.
Well, I already told you. I'm like, I guaranteed you, 2 more birthdays? So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You don't have a choice. That's going to happen whether you like it or not.
I guess it's barring a bus.
You've already committed, Kyle. That's it. That's how it's going to be.
Okay, so I can't even be taken out by somebody else's terms now.
That's correct. That is how the law works.
Weird how unconfident I am with my invincibility now. My immortality, which is really like a 2-year deadline. But
I mean, that's fair. I wonder, like, that's one of those things where, like, that's definitely a curse of youth, where you're like, I'll live forever, and you're like, no, you're not. You're definitely not going to. But at the same time, you definitely feel immortal. There's no question that.
Yeah, usually people need some like specific event, even.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely.
Which I don't understand about those. Like, what about the really fat kids that didn't do anything? What's their specific event? It's just like
usually a car accident, disease, whatever. It's just. One thing
the pancake people.
The one thing I am still trying to figure out is what was the catalyst to make me fat for so many years. That is definitely something that I am pondering a lot, and not coming up with any good answers. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know. Abuse.
No, like that. This is the thing, Kyle. I had like a pretty enjoyable existence for the majority of my life, so it's like I don't understand why that would happen, but
Well, I don't know. You say your brother was a dick.
yeah, but everybody has a dick in their household. That's not news.
Yeah, so what? Doesn't mean it's not abuse. It's like, how many times do you have to be hit before it's abuse? You know, like it's fucking once.
Bro, that meme just came up where a girl is like, how much disrespect can you handle before you should leave? And he's like, how much poison should you drink before you stop? It's like, that's not, yeah, that's a good point.
Sorry, my doorbell rang. It usually doesn't. So.
Wow, it's very important, sir.
Yeah.
There's an emergency. You should handle that. No questions. There and no, I need a bigger one. Oh my god. My coffee is making me extremely gassy. I'm not sure why. I would assume that that's how digestion works, but hey, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. There. Let's see here. That goes here. And then we need a couple of these little bad boys. Cover that. What did you find?
Well, here we should switch me to primary. We can do an unpacking.
Love it.
Even though it's not a surprise because I already know what it is.
Actually, here, let me do that. There.
As I ordered it.
Absolutely, sir. I mean, you should know what you ordered. That's lion's mane mushrooms. There you go. You were taking that a while ago, right? And then you ran out.
Yeah, that was more or less the reason I stopped. But now we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah.
101 S's that will change the way you think. Really? That's interesting.
By Brianna Weiss.
By Brianna. I don't know who Brianna Weiss is, but hey, why don't you tell me?
All I can tell you is I have her other book that I didn't read yet. Funny enough.
Okay.
But her books are all come vacuum packed. So even in the store, you cannot peek in them.
That is a good scam. I feel like that's a responsible way of doing that, right?
Yeah. So I had I was taking Lion's Mane, and I was wondering if that was the thing that actually did help some of my brain shit.
Yeah.
And it hasn't exactly completely declined, but there has been a little bit, but there's also been circumstance. So I'm going to start taking again and see if it brings me back.
Fair. I mean, it's worth trying, right?
Sorry?
It's worth trying.
Well, yeah, like I didn't have a problem with it before. So I liked it. It's just like I did run out of it, and I also kind of ran out of money. But it was also like you have to order through Amazon. I don't have Prime, so it's like I have to make a minimum, blah blah blah. And yeah. Am I gonna be home when it fucking comes here?
Next time, just ask, because we can always get it shipped here. It's not a big deal. Because Victoria loves having Prime, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've been in your house.
Bro.
The first time I was at your house, you got 3 deliveries.
I mean, that's fair.
And I was there for like an hour and a half.
I mean, he's calling you out, Victoria. That's how that works.
It's okay. This is when she's like, "Oh, it was Dino."
I mean, that's probably accurate.
Yeah, like when you rush to not open or touch anything because it wasn't yours. But
oh yeah,
I know it wasn't yours because if Dino received some Lego in the mail, he would have gone to see what it was. Like
immediately.
My mom used to bug me about oh, you can't wait, no patience of opening shit. But she's like a fucking hoarder and would just buy shit and it would never get open. I'm like, so you spend stuff. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Your stuff, you shouldn't even bother because you don't give a fuck.
See,
so
that's
it's I'd rather be me.
Yeah. I understand, sir. That is. Why is this not working out? Yeah, no, I have a bad habit of that where I won't open stuff, and okay, I got to put it. I know what it's for eventually, and I'm like, okay, good, that's gonna work out later. And then, sure enough,
6 months later, you're building it on.
Correct. That's exactly. Yeah, that's what happens. All right, let's see here. Somewhere I screwed up on this thing. So, oh, I see where I did. Wonderful. That is that piece.
I made slightly less than I thought I did, but like, it went, well, I never did the whole math. Somebody was just like, "Oh, we made blah blah blah." I trusted it.
For
yes.
Hey man, it's still exciting.
Oh no, it's like still like it's more than I thought I was going to originally. So.
Yeah.
I just want to do it all the time.
That's fair. That I can understand. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Oh shit! I didn't even check that. Anyways.
What? You got more stuff?
No, my dad asked me about like whatever. I have to change some light bulbs in an apartment. I'm like, yeah, I'll get right on that. They're constantly noisy, break all this shit, and rent is never on time. But you know, I'll run right up there and change their fucking light bulbs.
Yeah, right. Like, also too, if there's an issue with a light bulb, if like I remember putting in my one of my leases where I was just like, listen, if it's under $50, just fix it. That's on you. That's called just regular usage. Get fucked, right? And because that was like, oh, there's a problem with the faucet. Okay, fix it. If you want a new faucet, then that one has to not be working. So,
well, there are rules to abide by.
I'm switching it back since you're just eating on the big screen. So,
oh, I thought we went beyond. I thought we went back, but you know.
Yeah, that's my bad. My bad.
I don't actually watch the show when I'm on it.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle.
No, I do. Half the time I'm looking out the window.
I mean, that's sometimes you just have to, though. That's fair.
Well, it's right here, right?
It's right there. That's a rational decision. All right, that's not bad. It is not bad at all, sir. Oh, let me see.
No, she has another book. It's called it's like The Mountain, and it's like, but you're the mountain, right? Like,
oh yeah.
But
that's cool. What caused such interest in that? Just is it like to go along with some of the other books, or somebody told you about it?
Well, no, it is very popular, and it's self-help, which I'm into. So
yeah,
self-development.
I think that's more like the idea of self-help. And you're like, no, you don't need help. You need to develop. You need to grow. Is more an accurate depiction of what's happening these days.
Yeah, and people will read the books but not do the things. It's just like, well, that
which I find it harder to read the book.
The things are easier.
Yeah, things are like, oh, I can change things. That's just a process. That's simple. You know, I have no problem with that. Because like I remember telling people, I'm like, listen, if there's a better way to do something, yeah, let me know. I'd love to do this better. Because honestly, I'm trying to do it as easy as possible because I hate doing shit. You know? Like I do shit because it needs to get done. I don't do shit because I just want to spend time that way. That's ridiculous.
Well, there's certain stuff, but yeah, mostly.
Well, you know what I mean.
I feel the same way about like a lot of things, but it's just like I don't even understand people who like have sex just to be like, oh, I'm done. I'm just like, no, like there's a lot more.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of fun in there. I'm like, I don't know why people try to think it should be fast and over. Like, fuck.
I mean, there's a time for romance, and then there's a time for just fucking though. Right? That's also part of it, but
like if you're in a public stall, you get it done.
I mean, that's fair, right?
But
we're not
romancing in there, you know. But
yeah, I mean, which like that is an option, but also and ill-advised.
Yeah.
Right? Let's just be truthful to that. Yeah, no, that's one of those things where like I hear about that and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? You should just kind of enjoy each other's company. That's the best part. Oh well. Some people just don't get it too. Which
most people don't fucking
yeah. But also, you know, boom boom. It's
yeah. Speaking of people ain't getting it. All right. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, cool. I'll be here.
I have cats. I can't just leave food and shit around my fucking.
Also true. That is also true. That is a reasonable point of view. Because cats will jump into stuff. That's what cats do. They're chief shenanigans officers. That's what cats are. They are in charge of shenanigans. There. All right. We're definitely making some progress. There. Hey, what's up, Angie? How you doing? We are having so far a great day, and I appreciate the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. I'm building Boba Fett's ship. It's going to be a short one today. Yesterday, I did I think it ended up being like 8 hours worth of live streaming, which I'm like, yeah, that's too much. That was a lot, but fun. I also have an AT-AT behind me now, so it's just back there. 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 So this is a pretty cool build.
That's funny. It's also I bought the book because I needed to make the money to bridge the gap to get the free shipping.
Ah!
So it was on my list. Like I have a whole
yeah.
Save for later, and it's just like tons of shit.
As one does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's stuff that's just like is on there for so long that it's just like this is not relevant anymore.
Gino is having a gay old time. Thanks, Joey. You bet your ass I am. I'm building Lego. I always have a good time building Lego.
I also have something. I have something cool to show you when you get here.
That's always exciting.
That's a different gay old time.
Thanks, Kyle. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Angie's in the comments just hanging out. I appreciate you guys for just hanging out. That means a lot to me. Gay in the dick sucking sense, not in the classic having fun sense. I mean, that's an opinion, Joey. Hello there, Angie. All right, let's see here. I have one there. And then 3 more. Yeah. Victoria's going to be coming home in a while, and then I'm going to show up at Kyle's place. It'll be fun.
We'll they show up as if like you were invited. It's not like you're just coming to reclaim your spot under the bed.
Like good old boogeyman. R.I.P. to Tim Wakefield's wife. He died not more than 6 months. I don't know who's Tim Wakefield. Nobody knows. Come on, Joey.
But now his wife's dead, so nobody
knows
cares.
I mean, that's much worse. Much worse. Right?
Well, no, but I'm like, they're both dead, so
maybe it's better. I don't know.
So like they're together.
They're well.
Well, no, because death do us part. You know.
Well, that is an important part of the universe, I think.
So yeah, I started writing poetry, and I totally 100% wanted to like obviously your response was to laugh, but I was also serious. So, but it's funny.
I know you're serious, and so this is Samwise telling Frodo, "Hey man, don't go where I can't follow you, but you know I wish you all the best." Because that's poetry. I'm like, nope, that's a hard pass on my end. But hey, that doesn't mean that half the world doesn't adore it. So that's just I'm the weirdo. So
fuck off, not you.
Well, I can't. I'm building Lego. Oh God.
Yeah, hold on. I need to make a phone.
All right, you make your phone call, sir. Joey, in the meantime, tell me who Tom Wakefield is, please. I want to hear a story. Because I need to. I need stories. I need some sort of story time, sir.
All right, I'll whatever.
Not you. I was talking to Joey. That's what, yeah. No, everything okay?
Oh, whatever. I don't know. It's stupid. I just don't even give a shit. I gotta go change some light bulbs eventually. I'll do it between the time that you leave there and get here. So.
I mean, I appreciate that, Kyle. I do.
They're yeah, like I don't whatever. Fuck.
That's
should I take? Maybe I don't take lion's mane right now. If I was concerned about like maybe it's my sleeping problem thing, and I'm like, let's take it at 3 p.m. and see what happens.
Why does it? Well, it keeps you up for like it gives you a lot more energy. Like, what's the how? Explain lion's mane to me because I've only heard of it. I have no idea what it is.
All right, I have to. It's well, it's supposed to make your mind focus better.
Okay.
And like obviously like less. Yeah, it doesn't say on the bottle. If you look it up.
Oh, okay. So it's a supplement basically, but is it just a pill? Like is a like a microdose kind of thing?
Yeah, these are just pills. Honestly, lion's mane isn't psychoactive.
No, but
it's no, it's good. It's good for the brain. Focus and now I need to no, he's just fucking stupid. Sorry, hold on.
No.
He's like, now I don't even know what apartment I'm going to. Like he's like apartment 4 or 5, 4, whatever, fuck.
Take your time. There. Here. It's there and here. Nice. It's all coming together, people. Oh, yeah. Pre-printed little computers. Love them. It is my favorite. Let's go here. Here. The thing is, I still have one more bag, so I'm not sure what the hell's going on here, but it's going to be something. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. There and the pièce de résistance here because we have a okay, let's go here. I figured as much, so let's go there. And dun, 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 dun. Then we have that there. All right. So these are the extras. I still have no idea what this bag is for, but we're going to find out eventually. I assume it's going to be something for the finishing touch, but hey. Bag number 4. Boom. All right. I loved watching. I didn't enjoy Boba Fett as much because it seemed a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, I did enjoy The Mandalorian a lot. And I thought it was very, like, same with Rogue One, where it was like, I definitely feel like Rogue One is one of my favorites for Star Wars movies, just for the simple fact that it was just an original story. It answered more questions than it gave, right? And that's, I think, one of the key factors that matters to me, at least. Yeah, there.
I'm back.
Hey, Kyle. How you been? So, this goes like that.
I announced my return, but I had it on mute, so I didn't know what the. But like, I just had the most insane conversation. He's like, "Oh, the whatever."
Yeah.
He kept telling me different apartment numbers. I was like, I don't understand. Where am I going?
Yeah.
Upstairs, to the left, or to the right?
I mean, that's a fair question. That is a fair question. Interesting. On this build, Boba Fett or the Mandalorian is looks like he's a black guy because it's got a black head. Weird. Anyway, there, and we need a gun. Oh. And he's got the spear. Victoria actually got me a piece of Beskar from the Lego store, because you can collect them, kind of thing. They have special offers. I haven't gotten one in a while. I gotta go get them, but off the website, so you can just get them with your points.
I sent you a private chat that you should not read out loud.
I should not read out loud. That's reasonable. Yeah, I definitely should not read that one out loud. That's right. Yeah, that's fair. It's not even about that though. It's more so just like, hey man, yeah, that's not a thing, right? The idea that like, look, you're the child of an immigrant. I'm the child of an immigrant. Great. Productive members of society. Great. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, we aren't, but you know.
Well, we have been at times.
We have been in the before times.
Yeah. When the world wasn't, well, when the world wasn't absolutely bonkers, right? Let's call it as it is, right? Because right now, like, when I was younger, it was hard to find a job, but like, I had a resume, I would go and like, you know, you'd figure it out. But at this time, it's like, oh, people are just like losing their mind. Which I'm like, that sounds horrible. But
oh, look, somebody needs a sound technician. And I was just dating one who then decided to end it for no reason. I guess she will not be informed of this comings.
Yeah. You snooze, you lose. That's not that is fair, sir.
Oh, see?
Come on.
Ugh, just over it all.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, like I'm afraid of relationships. Anyway. I'm so happy with being single that I will stay that way for the rest of my life. And
I mean, there are some people that are like that. That is for sure.
Yeah, like men only do it after they've exhausted all the women.
I think that's one thing that people have to keep in mind, and you're like, that's the current environment is a very difficult place to navigate, because for the simple fact that people are acting real sketchy, right? And for no other reasons than like, there's one side of, well, I'm just trying to protect myself, which like, hey, you should protect yourself. That is a key component to both your safety, existence, mental health, all those things. But at the same time, if you do nothing or the same thing over and over again, what did you expect to happen? Which like, that's a very peculiar thing.
I've lost my vape and I am far too sober.
I mean, that will happen, sir.
Fuck, where is it now?
Have you checked your pockets?
Yeah, it's just I found it now, but I wear a lot of hoodies, so it could be any of the one hoodie.
That is, I understand that completely, sir, and you're preaching to the choir. That's that's absolutely fair.
Oh, you get this. So I was just like, so I go to my bank and I rarely, like I park and then I'm in and out in like 5-10 minutes.
Right.
Today, I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm going to pay the $1 for parking. And then I come out and the fucking meter guy's there.
Whoa, that's lucky.
Yeah, see, those are the things. So, like, I trust my intuition. And it's just like, even with the relationships, like, I'll tell you, and I'm just like, I'm disappointed when they end quickly, but I go in and I'm just like, this will probably not last long, like, already in the back of my head. And then it's like, but then it's still just like, it's not like I wanted that.
I know. See, that's the conundrum of it all, is this the fact that you're like, how do you close that gap, right? That's the real concern. But that is not as easy as it sounds, just in general, right?
It was just weird. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, it was weird. I've never had like. It might have been my best first date ever, and there wasn't even a real second.
I mean,
and I don't think it was mutually like. I don't think it was like I told you about it. It didn't seem like it was exclusively good for me. So
yeah. Which is like, that's
even listen. My first date with Victoria, I remember, was and afterwards she told me, she's like, "You talked so much," and I'm like, "Listen, I was trying just
not to look at your cleavage. That was the whole thing." And she was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, she still has the dress, and it's like goes way down. And I'm like, "You are mean. You're a mean person for that."
But it's funny because it's like now she's like, "You don't talk enough."
I don't know if she'll ever say that one, but yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah, well. But
yeah, I tend not to shut up ever.
All right. Well, that's what. You would think she would leave you alone when you're on mushrooms, and she has her chance.
That would be funny. Let me think here. How goes the
See,
vape?
I bought like a $50 like fucking vape.
Yeah.
Whatever, and it fell, and I have no idea where it is. It was like full.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. And like for all I know, it fell in the garbage can, and like it's been emptied, so it's like I've checked the current garbage can. So like,
yeah.
And once in a while, I hear something bang on the floor, and that could have been it, or in the garbage can.
Dang it!
Yeah, it's not cool.
No. You know what the funny thing is that at least for me is like I'm very meticulous about where I leave things, and I'm like, and I always make the joke that it's like if you haven't fought because your keys were moved 4 inches to the left, you may not be married. Let's just call that as it is, right? And at the same time, I'm like, because I'm very particular of like if it's my stuff, I'm like I will know exactly where it is. But that's because I'm like, I left it in a very specific place. That's the one aggravation that I have in the universe is when people start touching my stuff, and I'm like, don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. I don't like you doing that.
Well,
unless it's like,
I know where it is, and then I don't like.
Yeah, and then that's one thing that will drive me nuts.
Like my father will have his stepson or whatever, it like rearranges the garage. It's like, did it need to be done? Yes. Is the guy who lives here for 1 month a year the best person to do that? No.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows where fucking anything is for a year.
Yeah. That's like, and that's the thing is, if you organize something, everything should be on display. Then you choose what's going to be put away. Because see, everything's organized, everything's clean. okay, now we're going to consolidate. So I'm going to put this stuff here, and then you have a distinct. Like I really enjoy organizing stuff like that, but only then, like if you like don't follow suit, then I'm like, well, I'm not going to organize this for you. It's not. Just makes no sense.
Yeah,
to
but
me,
like
right?
you've seen my garage. There's just too much shit. There's no like you can organize to a degree.
You can organize some of it, but then you'd like literally have to buy 8 shelving units, and then and that would take up the space, and you would fill. Like, it's not. That's
No, I'm not
counterproductive,
doing
right?
that. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
no, that's a counterproductive experience.
The goal is to have less stuff, but like all the
Yeah.
stuff had purpose once upon a time, and it still kind of does. It's just a dwindled purpose. So it's
Yeah.
like where you went through 5 boxes of something in a year, now you go through 5 boxes in 5 years and whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that.
Like I had to go shopping there today, and because I ran out of paper. Like Bounty, like fucking
Paper towel.
paper towel. Yeah. Why I can't think of towel? I don't know.
Happens to the best of us, sir.
But like, yeah, like because I'm like, no, toilet paper I had. Although shit, I should have picked some. And I still haven't found the Kleenex stash. I feel like they do exist.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Because I usually buy my own.
Mm.
But I'd still probably buy my own. But
That's one. Yeah.
that's a fat guy thing.
No, but yeah, it's definitely a fat guy thing. I definitely like. I'm like, oh no, I want a very specific. Like I always get cashmere and stuff because I'm just like, yeah, I like my ass feeling nice.
I get the Royal because I don't like.
Yeah, I like Royal too. There's a few others.
But right now I have free, so there's that.
Yeah, well, there's that, right?
Like, I'm good with the free right now, but
there are times when I'm okay with the free, but then other times where I'm just like, absolutely the fuck not. Just,
yeah, it doesn't like I've had. There's reasons to not.
Yeah. Like even yeah, man. That's I was fighting with a hemorrhoid for like all of last week, and I'm like, yeah, I want nice toilet paper for those situations.
I had a problem with that once. You know, I have a whole like bit about it actually, but it was like,
yeah.
Well, because we drove to Boston, and then like so we were sitting for like 10 hours, and then but like we did it overnight, and we joined the conference. That was like another 8, and then we were like in the conference room for another 20 hours, and then we took a drive home for 10.
Oh,
I'm like, it's like you know what you get after that? Hemorrhoids.
yeah.
Like, I sat for like 20 hours. I mean, for like 70 hours in a weekend. Like that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So
it is a lot.
It's not good for the rear.
Yeah. That's true. And you know what? Like a lot of people don't realize how that is, but you're like, yeah, you got like.
Well, like uncomfortable conference chairs, and you're sweating and shit. Like it's a deal. And it's so funny because it was like they're all gym people, so it's like hilarious to see like 150 people that are like gym people sitting in a conference room forced to sit. Like by the end, people were lying on the floor, stretching, fucking all this shit. It was so funny because it's like, you know, because everybody in the room is on that same page. They're like, there's no professional conduct shit. It's like, no, this is our professional conduct. Like this is our why are you doing this to us even? Like
that's the hilarious thing. Like I remember when we would have conferences for the bank, and I'm like, yeah, that's a horrible experience. Like if you don't stretch out halfway through the day, you're like, yeah, you're gonna feel like shit. I already felt like shit because I was fat as hell, but still.
And in a room full of bankers.
Yeah, I was like one of the okay. I remember being at a all day meeting for advisors specifically. So you got better food because advisors make money for the bank. They make a lot of money for the bank. Yeah. So you got better food, better treatment, better chairs, better all that stuff. But hilariously, like the people who were in charge, like, okay, you remember more cowbell, right? Right. It was like 6 years later that it was brought up at a meeting. Have you guys ever heard this from the speaker? And I'm like, bro, you're so out of touch right now. Like I was in my 30s, and I'm like, you have serious issue here, there, friend, because you have no idea what the hell's going on in the universe. Like, you are too distracted. And I was just like, I was appalled that it was brought up so much later than it actually happened. It was like 6 years afterward. I'm like, why would you do that? On what planet is that a cool thing to do? I was like, just absolutely get the fuck out of here. But also, he was from Vancouver, which I'm like, don't trust him.
Dude, it was so funny. Like they were talking about, like the gym, like the people who created the whole group were Vancouver, and then they were talking about somebody getting rhabdo, and that's like you can get that. You get it. It's a conditioning. It's a very serious medical condition you can get from extreme workouts.
Okay.
But and like it can kill you, but you can be fine too. But so they were talking about a dude who got rhabdo, and it's like, oh, they're like they have to like investigate a little, be like, what happened? And then he's like, oh, well, he was like doing blow and hookers all weekend, and then he had a great insane workout, and it's just like, but they say it so naturally as if that's just a common thing, and it is a common thing in Vancouver. But like you have like, but you have all these like, but we had all these like, well, we were from Woodbridge, and then but then like there's all these American ones, and like you know the conservative states and shit, like, and these people are not like, they're like, what?
Yeah, because Vancouver fell many moons ago. Like, there's no, how long ago was that, Kyle?
Oh, that was
10 years more.
No. Well, like 7, 8.
Yeah. So that means like mid 2010s, Vancouver had fallen already to the communists. Like, that's,
oh, it's been gone for a long time. But like, like the hippies, but like, yeah, they're cool and whatever, obviously.
Sure, but at the same time, like, there are some dangerous areas there. It's like it's not safe.
It's like
general,
East
like
Tasting, I think, and then we went to a restaurant at West Tasting. Like, I'm just like, all right, and, but it's there's it's like San Diego, only a little less terrible, but yeah. But
that's like that. I have a buddy who's I think he bought a place out there, and he's like it's so great, the weather's so great, and I'm like, yeah, but he was actually looking at a place, and it got relisted, and he was like, oh, should I bite the bullet? I'm like, hey man, listen, if it's already been relisted once, there's definitely something you're not, like, something you don't know. So why don't you get a real estate agent to investigate and find out what's going on? And sure enough, they're like, oh, they have an issue, and they were had to do a bunch of maintenance work, but also they were building like giant walls for to keep out people, to make it more secure. And I'm like, don't live there, man. Don't do that. And he was like, yeah. After they said that, I was kind of like, maybe I shouldn't. I'm like, yeah, you definitely should not. Don't live there. Number one, he's significantly smaller than I am. He's 5'6", 5'7". And I'm like, and actually I helped. He was 210 for the longest time, and he was trying to lose weight, to drop weight for his wedding. And his goal was to go below 190, and I got him there. Or no, he was 212 maybe. And he got down to 180 pounds for his wedding. And I'm like, hey man, send me pictures. He's like, no. I'm like, fuck you. Send me pictures, you son of a bitch. And he did. But it was very impressive. Like, it was just because he never thought that he could fast. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Anybody can fast. It's just how long can you?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's,
and also being safe, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I am notoriously ridiculous when it comes to fasting. So
yeah, but even then, it's just like, see, I can't fast like you because I have less reserves.
100%. That's the big difference, is that I have, bro, right now I probably have like 65 pounds of gear that needs to go. So
I don't know. I don't think you can hit 180.
I don't think I can hit 180, but I think I can hit like 210.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know what you're at right now. Anyways.
Like I'm between 160 and 170. Like
Okay.
right now, I haven't eaten for a couple days. I've been working out, so it's like I'm in that weird spot where I'm seeing like significant changes on my body, but also like the weight isn't moving because I am definitely building muscle. So I'm like, that's a good thing, but also, you know,
Yeah, you'll build muscle. Like, there's got to be at least 200 pounds of Dino in there, and like some of it's like,
yeah,
but even some of that weight that you want to lose is probably skin. So it's like,
also true too, right?
so that's a different. That's a doctor.
Yeah. Well, I do have. So I talked to my GP. He's like, I got a guy. Don't worry about it. But you got to go the full. You can't not complete this. Like you have to go the full distance. Which I'm like, yeah, that's the
Yeah, they
plan.
won't do it.
Yeah, because that's just a bad idea.
Well, they can't remove skin if there's fat attached anyway. So it's just
Yeah, right. So that's going to be a whole other horrible experience. Which I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. And at the same time, like things are. Somebody complimented that I had. I looked like my face was very tight, and I was like, oh, thank you. Which I was like, that's weird, but okay, sure.
It's all that preparation H.
It's all that purpose. It's the wipes. They're the key.
No, I've always wanted to. I've actually meant to. Like, I keep. What was it? My commercial, I think, or was it my? I think it was my audition. I had like bags under my eyes, and I just wanted to like. I'm like. I was trying to get preparation H to tighten my face.
Yeah,
but I couldn't find it in the limited area I had.
I actually get, I have the wipes. They're pretty solid. I enjoy those.
What?
Preparation H wipes.
Oh.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
No, I just, no, it's just like, that's a hack or whatever. Yeah, I want to using it on your face. But,
yeah.
And yeah, sometimes I have to look a certain way, and it's yeah. No, stuff we can talk about offline, but it's just like, no, it's not even like it was just like my like psychic reading or whatever.
Yep.
Apparently, the way I look was very specifically chosen, more in a sense than any other people do, for the purpose of making my career easier.
I mean, why not?
Because so like on my way in,
yeah.
Whether you believe or not is not the question, because I don't give a fuck, because I do.
Yeah. How is the build going? Pretty good. Almost. This is all that I have left, but also too, like there's this is one of the, I forget what the guards are, but it looks like he's in carbonite, which sure, why not? That seems reasonable. I forget that they're not raiders. Maybe they are Tuscan raiders. Yeah, they're the ones that sound like some sort of manatee.
Yeah,
they look like me, but without the jowls and the tusks out of the face. You know, it's close, but not
like they don't have jowls or tusks.
Well, no, I don't.
They definitely do. Me, not so much. All right, let's see here, and we have lights. Oh no, these just shoot out. So these are. Does it go this way or this way?
Well, that girl I went on a date with, it looks like her, like the one that I just asked out again, but I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's her birthday today, I think. So it's good that we're not going out anymore because she's aged.
That is a horrible statement, but hey.
No, she's way over the hill now. I got my DiCaprio number, so.
Oh, have you seen that video where someone goes, "How old are you?" She's like 26, and they're like, "Ah, you aged out," and she's like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And I laughed so hard because she was like distraught by that.
I like it.
It was hilarious. It was just like, yo, that is savage, but also hilarious.
I don't know who she is, but like sometimes they need to be taken down a notch.
I mean, see, that's the thing is that's not a she or a he thing. That's just
Everybody needs to be
Everybody?
taken down a notch.
Well, except for me, I've been taken down several notches.
I mean,
That was just
it was on purpose. It was definitely on purpose. It's he needed it. It's fine. It's for no reason. But yeah, no, but that was the whole I think it was Mike Tyson was like, yeah, people forget what it's like to get punched in the face. You're like, that's a real fucking thing. And I highly tell, like, I always tell people, I'm like, listen, if you think that Lego's excuse censorship of slave one, what? I don't know what that means, buddy. Who's that? Clips Films Melbourne. Just let me know yeah, I'm building Boba Fett's ship. I don't know what that meant though. But yeah, like if you don't know what it feels like to be attacked, yeah, that's you should figure that out, because if you're not acting accordingly, you're gonna get a surprise, and it's not the greatest. That's for sure. Oh, is it called Slave One? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Clips Films. I appreciate you. That is very useful information. Slave One. It wasn't on the box. And you know, I was looking on the box, couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I did, because I would have hashtagged it, but because that's apparently what you have to do these days.
The problem is when it's like #1 slave.
Oh yeah, that would definitely that might get me canceled.
Like Bob Marley.
Oh man. Hey, are you gonna see the movie?
No.
That was so quick and aggressive. Why?
Because I don't like Bob Marley.
You don't like Bob Marley?
No. Just because I smoke pot doesn't mean I like Bob Marley.
If you
honestly,
like,
I don't care about like all his shit. People
no,
people
I just enjoy
what,
the
you don't
music.
like Bob Marley? I'm like, dude, no. There's like 3 songs and they're pretty repetitive, and
Yeah, that's true.
and it's just like whatever. Like I don't know. I'm a little more free flowing now, but still, I gotta stick with it.
That's fine.
Jazz also terrible.
Yeah. So somebody invited me to a jazz show that the Lego had to censor the name because of it led up to issues. I mean, that does lead up to issues, bro.
Well, its previous name was
yeah, formerly known as Slave
No,
One.
but it has like Slave One. Oh, before they had to change it from Suicide One. Like
and that's how you get demonetized. Thanks everybody for showing it.
You're not monetized.
Thanks. Right in the nuts. Thanks a lot there, Kyle.
Now come over and help me.
I will be. Don't worry. That's we're going for nachos. It's very exciting. And get you set up for live stream. And then we can get all that going.
See, guys, I don't know how to do stuff. I act like I know how to do stuff.
I feel like that's happening a lot.
Oh, it's funny. My father is talking about some actors, how they're not good at, they're not good humans. Like they're not good at being human even.
Yeah.
I get it, I'm not either. But like no, they're like they don't know how to do anything. They just get shown how to act like to do like so it's hilarious. But like not like it.
That's one of those things where I always find it trippy, where it's like, wait, do you not know how to drive? And they're like, yeah, no, I don't know how to drive. You're like, why are you're just pretending to be alive? Like, it's very weird to me, but you know, the hell do I know? That's why it's always one of those things that I'm like, I don't understand.
When I had my buddy Chris holding a fucking thing, and then I'm like, wrap it in saran wrap. It's practically draping. I'm like, okay, I get it. You've never done it before. You have to pull it. And I'm like, hold the thing. He's like, I am. I'm like, hold it. I'm like, I am. Then I fucking rank the fucking thing, and the thing starts to fall. So it's like, yeah, because you're not fucking holding it.
Yeah.
I could have put it up against the fucking porta potty, and you would have held it better than you fucking did. I'm like, how are you bad at both sides of the task?
It's so mean, but also so accurate.
It was just like, and then he started doing it even worse. And this time was on purpose. I'm like, well, at least this is on purpose. And I didn't know that you just suck at everything. Like, fuck, man. Like, not having confidence. Like, God, that's what gets me off. Man.
It's one of those, like, also too, like, I find that very hilarious, and because I know how annoying it is, but then at the same time, like I won't give somebody the satisfaction of the goof, and I'm just like, no, you're just bad at it. I'm not playing that game. No, thank you.
It's like, how long do I like? This is the only. This is one of the ones I trust more, and he's this shit. I'm like, but at least I can talk to him.
That's all, man. That is true.
But he got upset about like that, and it's like, but I'm just like, dude, fucking be a man. So Russell Peters has popped into my head.
Be a man.
Be a man. Yeah, exactly. Like at least you did.
Oh yeah, we had. Oh, bro, we actually saw him at Hershey Center, and it was hilarious. Just because he's like, "Are we in Brampton or Mississauga?" And people were like, "Mississauga." He's like, "No, we're not, because you rented this land, you pieces of shit." Because the border used to be much further, and then Mississauga technically leased the land off of Brampton.
Oh, really?
And Brampton is like, "Yeah, we'll just sell off everything." You're like, what the hell?
We're only putting shitty people on it anyways. So.
I mean, a little bit. That's
But like, how I could have seen him at Oscars. Oscars is like a bar no bigger that has like double 2-for-1 wings on Thursday. It's like I'm like I drove by the marquee and I'm like Russell Peters. I'm like, he's really gonna be there, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna go. But it's just like insane that he's like playing a venue like that.
I guess he just doesn't have to, right? Like he's just like, oh, I'm just here to have fun, right?
Well, it was even, but I'm just like, what are 1 billion people going to show up to this thing?
Also, probably true. Yeah.
I don't even know what happened. So, but like, yeah, and then he comes and plays stadiums and shit. So.
Okay, so I was wondering earlier because this little thing actually has a flap that opens up. So what goes in there? Ooh, that was close. What goes in there is this bad boy. Just slides right in, which is there. Then we have Boba Fett goes in here with his ridiculously big gun because he's compensating for everything.
See, but like so many people were like, they are so all about Boba Fett. I was just never like, and then you think about it, and he was only in the movie for like a minute.
Yeah, if you haven't read Tales of the Bounty Hunters, you're not gonna. It's not a big deal, right?
No, but but from the original movie, people were like,
yeah, because they were just crazy.
How he looked, and then he was in that stupid Christmas thing, which I tried to watch, and it was so bad I couldn't.
Christmas thing? Oh my god!
The Star Wars holiday, like it's infamous. Like that's how bad it was. And Chewie's family, like one of his fucking kids was named Chip or some shit. Like it was terrible.
The horrible
if you
idea.
Don't know enough about this.
That is absolutely horrific.
Like it was shown on TV once and then like buried, and you can find it now though. So.
All right. So the idea here is this is actually the handle, and somehow this all connects. No, this is just the stand. That's how it lands. Right there. That's it. Yeah, and then this thing has a little thing in the back where you can take it out, and then it's. And I still have no idea what these are for.
What are they?
They're pins and hoods. Yeah, I don't know what these are for. I gotta figure that out. Ah, well. All right. So this is Boba Fett's ship, everyone. Here. Let's try and give you a little bit better.
Slave One.
Yeah, also known as Slave One.
The ship formerly known as Slave One.
Awkward.
I was also formerly known as Slave One.
Also, too, I was like, this definitely looks like Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's kind of hilarious in that fashion because, yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. But
things that make faces.
So I see that this is in there, but I don't see where those pieces go. Like they're definitely supposed to be in here, but I don't know where they go.
Does it not tell you? Like, I don't know.
It's supposed to,
Yeah.
but there are no details. Like it hasn't come up in any of the instructions. So I still have no idea where they go. But anyways, that's the ship, everybody. And it looks great. Thank you for watching. And I'm just going to keep on talking with Kyle, but I'm going to end the live stream. So
Sweet.
thanks a lot, everybody. Have a
Bye.
great day, and we'll see you later.
Kevin